everyone, welcome back to my channel. I've got something here that I just want to quickly share with you before I wear them, because I think it's something that not many of you will have seen because of how hard it was to get. Some of you may not be here for this kind of thing. This might not be up your alley at all, but I thought because it was kind of like a luxury item, and like I said, something that was really hard to get, like a coveted item, I thought I'd show you anyway, just in case some of you are interested, or maybe it was something new that I could share with you. So I'm not sure if any of you are into the Adidas and Kanye West collaboration for the Yeezy shoes. There's two different sorts. There's the 700s, which are like the big, like orthopedic looking shoes, which I actually do really like, but I don't own any of them. Or there is the 350s, which I do actually really like. When these first came out, I think it was like 2015, the style was very slightly different. The design of the shoe was slightly different, and it never ever caught my interest before. But more recently, it was only probably just before Christmas, my brother got some. He's got a few pairs, and he had a pair that he was selling that he'd bought his wife, and like they had a duplicate pair, and I saw them and fell in love with them, and he actually ended up giving me that pair for Christmas, and that was kind of where this all started. And I absolutely love that pair of trainers, and that was what kind of spurred me on to try and get this pair. And what had happened was, I'd always said that if they came out with an all black pair, that would be like the pair of my dreams that would go with everything. And if that colour came out, then I would like to buy it, because usually I wouldn't spend this kind of money on a pair of trainers, because I live in boots most of the year, so it was like it had to be completely the right colour, the right design, and the right comfort. Everything else had to be completely spot on for me to drop £180 on a pair of trainers. And then this pair came out, and I was like, oh, all my prayers have been answered. So these were released on the 7th of June, so last Friday, just gone. And I swear to God, I have never, ever, ever, ever in my entire years of buying things online had such a stressful experience as what getting these was. I didn't even know about this release until that morning. I didn't have notifications set up or anything. I mean, I'm not that much in the loop for this kind of thing, so I really didn't know anything about it. But I must have set up notifications with Adidas like last time I was interested in a pair of Yeezys. And that morning when I got my daughter up for school, I had an email saying that the new all black Yeezy 350, I don't even know how you pronounce this, but these were going to be released that morning. I think they said 7 or 8 a.m. No, it was 7 a.m. And I was like, oh, I'll try and get on there and see if I can get hold of them, thinking it wouldn't be too difficult. My God, was I wrong. It was horrendous. So I went on the Adidas website. I actually ended up with my laptop, my daughter's laptop, and my phone. And I had 2 browsers open on each of the computers, and then just the one on my phone. So 5 different places we were trying to get in the line to buy these shoes. And every single one of them was just saying, you're in a queue, keep waiting, your turn will come up if you can get through. And what happens on the Adidas website is you can actually see the sizes all along the screen, and it tells you there's a little cross mark over the sizes when they sell out. And I was just watching them all, like all these little crosses appear where all the sizes were going out of stock, and my size was still available, and I was like, oh my God, I might actually be able to do this. And then all of a sudden the cross came up over the 7.5, and I was like, you've got to be joking me. So I stayed online for a little bit longer. My daughter was trying as well, and I was just like, oh, it obviously wasn't meant to be. But I'm not one of those people that can just let something go. So I ended up looking online and seeing if there was any other stockists for these shoes. And I found a website that showed where else you could get them. And one place was Foot Locker. Now, I went on the Foot Locker website and I couldn't even... Well, I attempted to get on the Foot Locker website, I should say. And I couldn't even get on there. The whole entire site had completely crashed. Because the demand for these shoes, I had no idea. It was insane. Like, you just could not get on that website. For love nor money, you could not get on that website. It was just crashed. And it must have been 2 hours, I think I was trying to get on that website. Like I said, once I sort of told myself that I wanted them, I was like, I will not let this beat me. And I just kept trying and trying and trying. And eventually I got on there and managed to find my size and add it to the basket. And then bugger me if I got through to the checkout and it chucked me out again. And I had to go through the whole thing again. And luckily, when I got back on the website, after about another half an hour, the pair of shoes that I'd put in the basket was still there. And I was able to check out that time. Hallelujah. But I swear to God, I was not convinced that I'd actually got these shoes until they were in my hands. So when this arrived a couple of days ago, I was like... overwhelmed. I was so excited. So that's why, even though this isn't something that I would necessarily share with you guys on like a predominantly handbag channel, I still wanted to share it with you because it was something that I really struggled to get hold of, and I'm going to share them with you now. So this is the Adidas 350, I think, Yeezys. They're the Yeezy Boost 350 V2, and the colour is black. And I got these in a 7.5 UK size. Now, normally in my Gucci trainers are a size 5. My Adidas Superstars are a 5.5, 5.5. But yeah. These I have to have a 7.5. I could probably get away with a 7, but the ones that my brother got me for Christmas were a 7.5, and I knew they fit, so that's why I got these ones in the same size. So I'm going to show you now. So this is the box they come in. I've been sitting here like this for the entire video, and then I'm showing you the box like that's really necessary. But anyway, it comes with a pull-out drawer, and then inside, these are the newest Yeezy release, and these are the all black, but and they do have they've got reflective laces. They did come out with like an even more exclusive colorway, which looked the same, but it had reflective I think it was like within this is called Prime Net. It's like the whole shoe is made of this like knitted material, so it's almost like wearing a thick sock. They're really soft and kind of mold to your feet, and obviously they're really good for like airing your feet so you don't get sweaty trotters in them. But the reflective ones had like, they call it 3M reflective bits inside, so when you shine the light on them, the whole shoe lit up. Whereas with this one, it doesn't have it in the main part of the shoe, but it does have it in the laces. I'm going to turn the light up here, it's just a ring light, and see if you can see anything. But if not, I will show you with my phone. So is it going to work? No, it's just going to burn my retinas out. Don't think so. So let me turn that down and grab my phone. Let's see if we can do it this way. So, can you see? It's got kind of like a reflective thread through the laces. Now I can't, doesn't seem to be showing up very well there on the camera, so what I'll do is I'll insert a little video to show you what it looks like. So here's what the shoes look like with flash. As you can see, it has the reflective thread. I don't know if it's thread or some sort of material anyway in the laces there, and also in that strip at the back of the heel cup there. And here it is without the flash. So as you can see, it looks completely different. It is the same shoe, I promise. Just one more. So cool. Other than that, these are called like black Yeezys, but I don't know if you can tell, but they're kind of more like a charcoal colour. They've almost got like a reddish tinge to the black, and then the only other bit of colour is this red stripe around the back here. It's like on the loop, the pull loop, and then they've got the black sole with the white boost inside, but because you can see the white through the black, it's almost like smoky looking. So that's what the other side of the shoe looks like. But I absolutely love these shoes, and I'll tell you why I like them is, as we all know, I'm a big girl, and these are big trainers. They are really wide at the front here. So when I wear these shoes, because they are so wide, they kind of balance out my larger calves that I have, and they don't make my legs look as chunky. So I do really like them. I find them very flattering on my large legs. So I'm just going to show you the other colour that I have in these, just to give you a comparison of colours, and because I think they're pretty. These are the ones that my brother gave me for Christmas, and this is the colour Sesame. This has a slightly different style of sole. It's got the two-tone sole, doesn't have the coloured stripe on the loop either. But I love this colour. Again, it's a really versatile colour, so it kind of goes with everything. And they are the most comfortable thing that I've ever had on my feet. So this is the Sesame and this is the black. And I'll just give you a little look at the blacks together. I was so lucky to get these shoes, I really was. My brother was trying to get a pair as well, and he needed them, I think he said an 11.5, and he just could not get them. And even now on the resale market, these are selling for like $360 upwards. You know, and if you want some of the bigger sizes, there was a pair on StockX that was like $1,000, and these cost £180. So I mean, the people that are buying these just to sell them on, they're going to make a killing, to be fair. But I bought these with the intention of wearing them, and that is what I'm going to do. What I am going to do is protect the shoes with this. It was actually my 15-year-old son that recommended this. It's called Crep Protect, the Ultimate Rain and Stain Resistant Barrier. Because obviously, as these are just the knitted material, any water that you get on your feet, it goes through and you get wet toes. So I've heard that this is really good, and it can actually repel the majority of liquids that you could spill on your feet. I mean, I've even seen people spill ketchup on their shoes on purpose, mustard, syrup, all sorts of stuff on videos on YouTube, and it does just rinse straight off. So I'm going to spray both of my pairs of Yeezys with this to try and keep them in the best condition that I can, because I don't want to ruin them. Not when you spend that much money on a pair of trainers. no way. I will just go over a few details. So this is the triple black non-reflective. Sometimes it is called the static black. That is what it was described as on Foot Locker. It has the 3M reflective laces. It's made from prime knit, so do not get your feet wet when you are wearing these. It has the boost in the sole, which genuinely looks like polystyrene. It seriously does. Can you see that? Just looks like polystyrene. But and when I saw that the first time, I was like, how the hell is that gonna withstand like standing on, you know, stones or anything sharp that's just gonna like take chunks out of it? But it's actually really hard wearing. Do you know what? I think that's pretty much all I have to say. I just mainly wanted to show you these shoes because I was very excited by them. So these are my new all black Yeezys, and I'm now going to go off and spray them so I can actually wear them. I'm off to see the Spice Girls this weekend at Wembley, and it's also my birthday on Sunday, so I'm going to wear these, go and see the Spice Girls and celebrate my birthday. Looking fly and flexing my Yeezys. Oh my god, if my son hears me say that, he will literally move out. So anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you like my new shoes, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye.